You hear me okay?
Yep, pretty good.
Oh, this has been a long time coming.
Mm. Yep, yep. And this segment will screw us up. What language are we talking in? Spanish,
English,
maybe?
of course. Oh, you
No
Spanish?
Spanish?
You do the Spanish then. You do the Spanish. I
Okay,
won't
I'll do the
understand
Spanish.
anything.
I'll do the Spanish. You do the Chinese.
You give me some Spanish recipes.
Yeah. So talk to me.
Mm.
What do you want? What do you want to not to know, but just to hear my side of it? Most of it, I'm just one-sided. I have no amounts in my recipes, so everything is very.
I know. I think I have to tell to people that we've known each other for years, and I know that you are one person. Every time you come to visit, you always bring something tasty, and there's nothing better than food gifts, right?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And it's hard bringing tasty stuff to your place because you always have home cooking. Your home cooking is home cooking. It's real home cooking.
Like yours.
Yeah. Yeah. Like you get the beans with the rice and the habitat eye on top of it, scrambled egg or whatever.
I think it comes from where we come from,
Yeah.
Coming from homes that.
Yeah. Well, you grew up in a restaurant.
And you grew up with your mother, who did everything cooking.
Yeah, yeah. My mother, she was a good cook.
She was amazing, amazing. So I want to concentrate. I mean, we could talk about food, period. But let's just focus on jam because I got 2 pots here that I have to jam. I have to put in jars pretty soon. And you was the one that told me about the trick about boiling water and putting it in jars, right?
Oh, yeah.
Sterilizing. Tell us your tip about sterilizing.
I park my jars by the sink. And I just boil water and fill them up with boiling water just before I take the jam out. And also the lids. I put the lids by the side. And I just have it boiling. When I'm taking the jelly, the pot out of the fire, I put it in the sink, not in the sink, but I have another piece of wood over the sink. So it stays on the sink. I grab a towel, grab each container individually and throw away the water, put the jam in with a towel because this is boiling hot.
It's really hot.
Yeah, and I make a mess and the rag gets all full with jelly and stuff, but that's the way. Then I close the lid and they last forever. I can put them in the shelf.
Hiya, Elle.
Hi.
We're doing a Zoom here. We're doing a chat that I'm going to put onto forum. We're doing jam.
It's not yet, right? Hi. I had a schnapps.
As Boker Tov. And it's important to have the jam hot as well as the jars.
Yeah, yeah. I do it as a way of, I have to clean them as much as I can. I don't want any bacteria or stuff to be in there when I'm putting the jam inside. I never had a bottle of jam that when I opened it a year after it had mold on it. Nothing.
Yeah, me too.
Never got mold.
This totally revolutionized my way of sterilizing because I used to have a big canning pot, and I had the forks. I would put them in the hot water, boil the thing, and then take it out with the fork, and it was a whole process. But yours just totally revolutionized my way.
It's faster. It's easier.
It's so easier, so faster. I don't even have to think twice about jamming. It's totally revolutionized. It's a game changer.
Yeah. Last jam I did was, what was it? A small amount. Yeah, we have the dates.
Oh,
fresh
really?
dates that they got smashed. So I said figs. Sorry, figs.
Okay.
Figs, not dates.
Tell me about the recipe.
And I've never done figs in my life, but I just.
You want coffee?
And they came out, I overcook it, so it's very thick. But I want to use it to fill in the inside of the biscuits. The biscuits with the gel in the inside.
Okay.
It will go perfect because they have good taste, strong taste.
So you had figs,
Yeah.
and did you slice it in quarters?
They were all smashed, so
Oh,
I just
smashed.
chopped them with a knife like crazy.
Did you add water to the pan?
No, I never put water.
You never put water.
Never put water.
And sugar?
What? Sugar, yeah.
Sugar.
Yeah, depending on how sweet is the fruit itself.
Mm-hmm. And what about pectin?
I've never bought pectin.
So for the figs, did you?
And because if you cook it enough time, it will dry out.
Yeah.
Okay? You can stop before it dries out and you get a thick paste, which is sometimes unbelievable because you can use this paste, like leather.
Mm-hmm.
Leather.
Uh-huh.
The
sheets. The
sheets
fruit sheets.
Of what's the name of the fruit?
Apricot.
Apricot. Yeah. And
Right.
you get something like this, and with this you can do anything.
Well, you can make the leather of any fruit, like the fig.
Yeah, of any
right?
fruit. Exactly.
You just spread it out and let it cool as a sheet.
Yeah. But mainly, I go for lemon. I don't want my fruit to be too soft, too sweet. That's why I did this with the crazy guy. With this.
Oh wow! What's that? That looks amazing.
That's a pie I did with nectarines. What are they called?
Nectarine. Okay.
Nectarine.
They're amazing this year. Amazing.
I boiled them. No, I peeled some nectarines and then I cooked them, and only with cinnamon, just to dry them out. And I put some lemon in it.
Wait, so you peel the nectarines?
I peeled the nectarine, took up, made it into little pieces, cut it up, chop it up, and boiled it. Boil it with some lemon in it, no sugar, no nothing. To dry it out, just to dry it out, to make it a paste.
Mm-hmm.
With the paste, I filled the bottom of this, and over the paste, I put the slices of fruit. The point is that this first time I do, just before it was ready, I took it out of the oven and I squeezed the lemon on it. In top, it has cinnamon and sugar. Okay.
So
it has already cinnamon and sugar, and I squeezed a lemon over it.
Okay. Why?
I don't know. It was too sweet, and I said, let's try something. Come on. I did only one. I didn't usually.
That's the first one?
Usually I do two every time.
Okay.
But this I was playing, so I did only one, and I took some extra flour that I had here that had nothing to do with it, and I think it came a bit hard, but I think even hard, it could be still pretty eatable. Let me see.
That's really good.
And it's oh. Nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It got very
good.
It got very dry. I worked the I call it
the pastry.
The pastry. I worked it too much because I did half the amount that I usually do, and for some reason it came out dry. So I add some milk. I killed I killed it, but I don't care.
Oh, come out crunchy. Wait, so let me understand what you did, okay, Pepe? You made the pastry. Did you bake the pastry? Oh, you're gonna cut it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I baked the inside.
Oh, wow. Okay. You're shaking the table.
It's hard. Yeah, it came out very.
Let's have a. Oh, that looks.
Yeah. The outside. Can you hear it?
Yeah, nice and crunchy, nice and hard.
Totally crunchy. Mm.
Wow.
Mm.
Oh
You
my
can't see
God.
my face.
You're inspired. You're inspired as well. I want to. I've got so much fruit. I need to do something. I've been making tartines, but did you tell me, Pepe? Did you bake the pastry case blind first, or you
Yes,
just put? Yeah.
yes, yes.
Okay. You baked it blind, and then you put
Yeah,
the.
because the filling was very runny,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't runny enough because it's dry all over. You saw the back, you saw the bottom of the
Yes.
pan.
Yes.
It was
Totally
totally dry. I
dry.
thought
How it should be.
the pastry, how you call it?
What, the pastry?
A kemach,
Flour.
the flour. It came out like too hard. I work it too much, so it's
Yep.
it didn't let the liquid sip inside.
So that might be a good thing, you know.
When you work it too much, it becomes like
Yeah.
cookie,
Yeah.
and you don't want it to be like a cookie. You want it to be before the cookie when it's still fluffy. And this, I work the flour too much because I add milk after it was.
You just make another one.
Yeah, I don't care.
This will get eaten, and just invite us. My boys will eat it, and you'll just make another one.
Mm.
It's like having a cookie with a fruit sauce on top. That looks really good.
The lemon on top.
On the fruit. Okay, look. Recap, Pepe. So let me understand. You made the pastry, you baked it blind, and then you put the jam, the fig.
Yeah.
Paste.
The paste. Yeah, it was a paste.
Fig paste on top, and then you put fruit on top of that paste.
Okay. The fruit, like I can show you. I can show you the pictures.
I'll upload it when I upload this this report. And give me the pictures, and I'll put it. I'll add it to.
You have them already.
Oh, okay. I'll check it.
While talking, you can show them also. Whatever.
Well, that's a good thing about taping, recording, because well, you sent it on WhatsApp.
Yeah, but you can in the computer you can share your screen. If you let me share my screen, I can show you from my screens.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, I don't have permission
Am
yet.
I recording, right?
Yeah.
Multiple participants can share simultaneously. One participant. Okay, multiple. So I let you share.
Yeah. Okay.
So you know what? Just send me, Pepe.
Yes.
I don't want to make this too long, right? So.
Yes, I understand.
Let's just.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's just. You send me the pictures and I'll add it to the video.
Yeah.
Where are we going now?
Oh. Yeah, I don't know where am I. I'm coming back.
Okay, I'm going back to me. Do that.
No. Oh. Stop share. Okay, now.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. We learn. That's the good thing. We learn. What the hell is this? Deny. Okay. All right. So you send me the pictures of the way that you made it, and a picture of. Oh, I have a picture of what? Okay. So how you got into jam? What's your favorite jam that you usually make?
It's a toss of tutim or strawberries or oranges. I like there's a jam that is called Seville. You know,
Seville oranges.
It's a Seville orange jam. It's usually very clear.
Okay.
Clean,
jelly.
Totally clean, and it has inside little tiny strips of skin.
Of the skin, right?
It's like a very.
Right.
It's very, yeah. You have to work a lot to get it, but it's so nice.
It's like a jelly. We have that in England.
Yeah, it's like a jelly. It's like a jelly.
That you make that?
Once in a while, I go crazy and I do something that it takes a lot of work.
I have to agree. I make only two types of jams. One is the marmalade and only with oranges, like what you say. And the second one is strawberry jam. And only, no messing around, just strawberries to go on my scones.
I put lemon. I put lemon in everything.
Oh, for strawberries, yes, because of the pectin.
No, I put lemons just because I wanted, and I don't put much sugar, and I want it to be more lemony. I don't want it too sweet. I don't like it too sweet because I eat it in the morning. I eat it in the morning.
For toast.
Yeah, and I want it to be sweet, but not that much. I want some.
I think a lot of I put very the less sugar the better, because then you can taste the fruit. And a lot of jam recipes, they put like 2 cups of sugar. It's crazy.
No, you don't have to kill it. You have to boil it well. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I think we can agree that one of the big tip of jam making is to reduce it. You put it on a low heat, and if it's too juicy, then it will evaporate and you get a nice thick jam.
Yeah, but you hope that the jam thickens up before it reduces. Okay, so you get more jam. So pectin. Some people use pectin, so you get it faster. So you get, instead of half a kilo, you get 3/4 of a kilo. You know, you get more if you make it thick before you evaporate all the water. You want more jam. But I don't care, because it comes with the taste of the fruit itself. It's
as long as you don't put too much sugar in it.
Yeah, right. But the sugar, it comes out. That's why I kill the sugar with the lemon. And I put not only the liquid, but I put the peels of the lemon. I cut the lemons in quarters, little thin slices. All my jams have lemon inside.
That's what we did
with the peel inside.
You remember when we did the peaches and you cut some very thin limes? Because they only had limes, and we put the
I call it lemon. For me, a lime is a lemon, and that's it. The other yellow things, the big yellow things are not lemons.
So we put the peaches, we made the peaches with some very sliced lemons or limes. We cooked it together with a little bit of sugar, and it came out awesome. It was really, really good. And this you can eat. I think when you have
to put it on, you put it in ice cream. You put it on ice cream.
Even with meat, you know.
Anything, yeah.
With cold cuts, it goes great with a salad. It's fantastic. It really is. As long as you don't put too much sugar and you don't make it too sweet. Jam doesn't have to be sweet. It has to be fruity and flavored. And sugar is not flavor.
You need the taste of the fruit. You need to feel the fruit. If you get no taste of fruit, you're doing nothing.
Right. But I think for people who don't know how to make jam or are new, another tip, as you say, is if it's too runny, the jam, put it on a low heat and just let it reduce with the lid off, and the liquid will evaporate, and eventually it will come to the right thickness, the thickness that you like. And when it's the thickness you like, then you can pot it and put it in jars.
Yeah.
And that's it. You don't need pectin.
Yeah, but there's always, you see, I develop a method. And I don't care. Sometimes it comes out too runny. It doesn't come out very thick, but comes a bit on the runny side, let's say. Because I just, in the beginning, I put the sugar, I let it boil. Once it's boiling, I make it boil for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Boiled it. In the beginning, boiled it like crazy. Then I make it rest for half an hour. I just small flame, half an hour, and then I boil it again for 5-10 minutes, depending on. And I don't have a thermometer, because if you work with a thermometer, you can do very, very precise things, okay? I don't work with a thermometer, so I just, no, I boil at the beginning, I let it rest half an hour, I boil it again. My ruler, it's the peels of the lemons that I put inside. If they got transparent,
Okay.
it's well cooked. If they are not transparent yet, I give it another go, okay? And it comes most of the time just perfect.
Transparent or like soft? Because I
used to clean the when the anything is boiling, you get the cream, the white bubbles in the top. No,
Okay,
the white
the foam.
bubbles in the top.
The foam.
Jifa, yeah. I take it out. I get rid of it. I skim it out. I throw it out.
Okay.
I don't let it because that makes the jam cloudy.
Yes, yes.
The less you have this, the shinier it is. It likes.
Although I've read recently that they collect the foam and they use it as a butter on, I don't know, toast or whether they don't waste it. I don't know. I haven't done it, but I don't get too much foam actually.
It depends on what fruit you use, what sugar you use, the temperature, and the lemon and the no lemon.
Okay, what sugar do you use? Like you just asked, you just said.
White,
regular sugar.
Yeah, I go with white because any other sugar has more taste. So the white is more plain, more level-headed. I don't like. I like the brown sugar. I like only the light brown. The darker, the wet sugar, that brown wet sugar.
Oh yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I think it also it colors the jam of the fruit, so it can make the jam really
it gives taste. Why? It gives taste. I don't. I don't want the taste of the sugar.
You came once and gave me some kiwi jam. You remember that?
I haven't done kiwi jam for a while. The kiwi jam is very good. It's very good.
I remember it. I've never had kiwi jam until you would bring all sorts of strange jams to me. Did you do onion once?
I have done onions.
I remember. I think you gave me onion once.
No, I didn't.
And tell me, Pep, how do you use your jam? Like on toast, and what else do you do with it? Like here you made a cake as a base.
Yeah. With my mom, we used to put the jam, open the cake, and put strawberry jam inside, and then close it back, and then cover it with the, white stuff.
Sugar, white powder.
No powder. With the cream.
Okay.
With some chantilly or something, and then glue strawberries in the outside.
Oh wow, that was fun.
Yeah. I did cakes with my mother all the time. I was in the kitchen. I was a kitchen kid.
This is where it's coming from. You can tell.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
I think that's what you do with your girls too.
Yeah.
Where your girls get it from.
Well, my girls also like the cooking. Yeah, everybody gets the cooking. Everybody gets some. When you succeed cooking a good rice, then you start cooking some other stuff. When you succeed in one cooking session, in one thing, whatever, you start cooking because it gives you, oh, I did something right.
And it's great when you do it with the kids, because the kids, like you, with a young age, and like with me in the restaurant,
we're doing burretas, we're doing lasagna, how you call them? The little squares of pasta with the
ravioli.
Ravioli. Doing ravioli like crazy with the girls. It's crazy. It's great.
It's wonderful, and the great thing now is that when they get bigger, they start cooking for you. No,
only your brain cooks like crazy.
I'm tormented. It's great that the kids are making the pasta. I just tell them, but you gotta clean the kitchen afterwards, because when Oren makes pasta, Owen and Mama makes pasta. They have strips of dough going through the machine.
Yeah.
They like to challenge themselves to have the whole length of the room with these strips everywhere. And it's great that they're having it, but just clean the kitchen, please, after.
Yeah, it's good. Doing pasta is great. Pasta is so good when you do it yourself and you fill it up, and then and you fill it up with 3 different things. If you're already doing fillings, who cares?
There's no comparison. And bottom line is, there's no comparison of making food at home. If you have the time, I know a lot of people don't, but if you can, I mean,
you don't have to make the time. Come on, it's your food. It's your food. If you don't have time for food, so what do you have time for?
So
yeah,
that's why I want to make these recordings. Oh, we're already an hour. Wow. Because a lot of people didn't have the privilege, of growing up in a place where cooking is
important,
and is it's natural in the family life.
Like where I come from, it's more like you go to a house here in Tel Aviv, and people will tell you, "What do you drink? What do you want to drink?" Over there is more like, "Hey, sit down."
What do you want to eat?
And you sit down at the table. They sit down here, and the food, something is coming. Something is coming. They're going to give you something to eat. You have to be sure about it. You don't have to eat, but they will give you something that you will eat. Everybody offers food. It's more like, it's not a drink. Nobody offers you a drink. People offers you food.
Right. No, I'd much rather have food than a drink. I mean,
of course.
And also,
it's like, what haven't you eaten yet? Is there something? My grandmother does this beautiful thing. I can do this. We can go to a place that has the best.
That's a good thing about food, is that like you say, your grandmother or your mother, or there's always a story about a dish, and it's like people. There's layers. It's not just fuel and eating, and it opens conversation. And there's nothing like it.
There's nothing like food. I wanted to make, not long ago, I wanted to make a tiramisu. So I started looking for recipes, and I couldn't find something so I looked for, in Italian, I searched in Italian for the recipe of some grandmother.
Yes. Yeah, I think I did.
So I got to a recipe. I got to a page that I liked, and I said, okay, I make this. It came out like a monster. It was like,
I saw it. It looks amazing.
It was like the Italian army, that tiramisu. It was so heavy.
Mascarpone.
Yeah, but a lot of mascarpone and
So
I
good.
did it with good coffee.
Oh yeah, that's the secret. Got to have good, strong
you use
coffee.
Nescafe, you're going over.
Yeah, and Kahlua. I like mine with Kahlua.
I didn't put alcohol. I wanted virgin.
Makes a big difference. Even Momo has tiramisu with Kahlua. I mean, kids got to know, start from the best.
My mom used to put the drink, a shot of something alcoholic in every cake. There wasn't a cake without a spritz of vodka or rum or pisco or scotch, or there was something special in form. She wasn't a drunk, by the way.
No, I think it's nice. I mean, me too. I don't drink alcohol, but it's so nice to have a little bit of aroma of alcohol.
It gives. I put alcohol in jams too. In pears.
Okay.
Pears.
I have a lot of pears.
Pears and vodka. Pears with vodka, they love it. They love each other very much.
I have a lot of pears that are going to go bad soon, and I need to make something out of it. So tell me the recipe, Pepe.
Yeah, pears with vodka or with the rum. Rum does great for food for some reason. Yeah, rum, it's a good drink to mix with food and drinks.
So I'm gonna peel my pears, or you cook it with the peel.
I don't know.
Okay, so I'm gonna do it with the peels because it's less work. And then some sugar and some, what do I have? I might have some white rum, or vodka. No, I'm out of vodka.
Rum is good. Rum is good.
Rum is gone. Okay, I'm gonna do that then. Will it set?
When do you put the rum inside?
Okay, when?
When you're satisfied that the ribeyes thick enough, that the jam is thick enough, when you are satisfied, when you could already turn it off, you put the alcohol inside, mix it, and let it cook, let it simmer for 5 minutes.
את לא אמרת לי שיצאת, ואני לא יכול לדבר, כי את באוזניות ובזה.
כן, we're doing a live talk.
שלום.
Well, not live, but it will be live. Okay, so I get the thickness of the pears that I like with the sugar, and then how much? I put a little bit of.
Shot.
Yeah, shot, just to make it an aroma, right?
Yeah, just for the aroma. Yeah, and you cook it 2-3 minutes more, just so the alcohol goes away, and then you get the scent. You get the.
I have a feeling of putting cloves in. Cloves might be nice in there. Just a little bit of cloves.
Clove, yeah, clove, cinnamon. I put only cinnamon here. I thought about putting cloves, but I opted out. Oh, so good.
Okay, yeah. I'm just looking at my list. I'm like, wow, I bet you want to go. I thought you were eating it. It's like looks so amazing. You just sent me that picture. Spicing. You spice your jams. You told me once that you don't spice too much.
I have put black pepper. I have put black pepper. But not for me. It's good. It's good. It's not bad. It's not for me really. Like I don't like, chocolate with mint.
I love chocolate.
Me. It's just me, Yeah, I know you like it. That's why I go. And I don't need.
I have to say, usually No, usually
okay,
I don't, with the marmalade and the strawberries, I don't put anything, just sugar and the fruit. But lately, the peaches and the nectarines, I needed something extra. So I put in some cloves. I played with cloves, black pepper, some cinnamon. Now I put some cardamom in. And, anise in some stuff.
You could try with the bay leaves.
That sounds cool.
Bay leaves. I don't know with what.
I know. I'm gonna do bay leaves, cloves, pears, and vodka. I'll let you know how
Only one bay leaf. Don't put more than one. They're very strong.
Okay. Yeah. You're going to be online, that's all. He wants to make coffee. Oh, that looks so good, Pepe. That looks so good. Anyway, this is 1 hour and 7 minutes. So I said we would be only 40 minutes. So anything lasting words for our jamming chat? Anybody, any tips, for somebody who wants to make jam? They've never made jam. A neighbor of mine yesterday, she says she wants to come over because she's never made jam.
Don't buy special bottles for jam.
Don't waste your money. Just recycle.
Yeah, just the bottles you have at home.
Right.
They may not look perfect. And label them. Label them.
Yes, that's very important.
Label them.
Good tip. Good tip.
To label. You don't label, you go crazy. You go nuts. What is this? What is this?
Yeah, that's a very good tip. Let me just check.
Especially when you do a lot. You do a lot. It's craziness.
Yeah, that's really important. Especially now that I'm making different jams and I'm trying out spicing and trying out fruits, because I got so much from the shop from the food market that this is the first time I've done peaches. This is the first time I've done nectarines. Plums I used to do with chutney and vinegar, but now I'm making jam. So yeah, it's really important to label.
You're doing millions. You're doing millions of bottles. How much?
For me?
No, you're doing a lot.
I am?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? That's the whole thing. When you do it, do a lot. Oh.
We have a lot of fruit. We have a lot of fruit. I've never done actually.
So good.
I've never done a jam with the apricots, with this fruit. How do you call it?
Nectar.
What do you call it?
What's that? Nectar. They're so good. I don't like.
I've never done.
They're
I've
so
never done a
tasty.
jam. I've never done a jam with
And
this.
it's so tasty. I could eat it just like that. I feel it's almost a waste to make jam out of this. It's so
No,
good.
no, of course. I've never done jam with this. First time I do something.
Yeah.
They're too sweet. They're too good. Excellent.
So good.
Oh, so drippy. Like.
So good. I've been making tart tatin with these. And
it's too watery. It's too watery. It's too.
But then, you, like you say, you just cook it for longer and reduce it.
Yeah, but
great.
you have put it. But you're cooking the whole pieces. That's why in my cake, in my pie that I ate just now, and I'm going to destroy it very soon. I'm going to step on it. I dry out only the filling, but the pieces of fruit, I put them whole and without cooking them. I put it back in the oven just to cook the thing on top, because the fruit doesn't need cooking, and I want it to be, something. But the pastry came out so hard that the inside it's like, whoa, this is so comfortable.
It's easy to make the pastry hard, I think, because it's so hot now. We have to put them in the fridge to cool it down. But by the way, I just wanted to add, these are amazing too. These like yellow plums.
Yeah.
They're really tasty.
Yeah.
These, I mean, the nectarines and these yellow plums, they're so good. Actually, one of the pot is yellow plums because they got really sweet, really soft. But I have to say, this year, the fruits are so good.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, abattoir. The watermelons were great. The watermelons were very good. Yeah, well.
But you can't make jam out of it, right?
I'm waiting for the not
Oranges?
for the oranges. I'm waiting for the citrus. I like the citrus. I like the citrus.
I'm totally out of oranges, and I'm completely out of strawberries. I have never ran out of strawberry jam ever.
I have one strawberry jam, my slick, and I have two oranges. I have one orange and one chocolate.
Wow.
Oh.
And I've been making chicken and marmalade. So I guess that's why I've run out of my marmalade. Because have you ever made that? You just put chicken and then marmalade and then in the oven, and that's it. You just forget about it.
Yeah.
Delicious.
You know what you do? When it's done, you don't turn off the oven. You open the door and you let it half open for 10, 15 minutes, okay? The chicken will dry out, and the jam on it will turn darker, like
nice, caramelized.
Oh yeah, caramelizes beautifully.
Wow.
Yeah. You open the oven at the end.
Okay.
You use sugar for the chicken at the end. You open the oven.
After I've closed the oven.
No, you open the oven. Don't turn it off.
Okay.
Just open it, and it will caramelize at the end. It will give it a good color.
Okay. Well, I need to make more marmalade. I think, what are we now? September, so around another month, no? Around Christmas
Oranges.
time.
I want my oranges. I like oranges so much. Oranges and clementines and
Yeah.
I would take shkolit, you know, the big ones,
Grapefruit.
grapefruit. And take only the insides, all the peel them all completely. Leave only the
Oh,
liquid.
yeah.
And you do jam of this, and you don't want anything else. It's
Something, huh? Okay, so we look forward to the, maybe we'll do another talk about citrus marmalades
citrus.
of oranges, lemons, lemon curd, and
I've never done curd.
oh, it's unbelievable. You didn't have my lemon curd?
I had, yeah. Yours.
Yes, mine.
Not mine.
So that's the best thing about in the winter. You have the strawberries, right? And the all the citrus, oranges, grapefruit, limes, tangerines. My mother dries the tangerine skin. She hangs it up and then she steams it with fish. Or you can even put it with hot water and then you have a nice
Yeah, they come
tangy
back.
drink.
They come back.
Okay.
I eat the peels of the tangerines.
Oh, fresh.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Mhm. Wow. Okay, Pepe, we've got a lot to talk about
yeah.
when
And
the other jams come.
well, we have holidays now. Maybe we can talk every 2-3 days. So you have them. You make a bank.
Okay. A bank? What bank?
Yeah. So you put them in the drawer, and you can release them 2 weeks, depending on the. You don't have to publish it immediately.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to go through this. It's like already an hour and 50. I'm going to do a little bit of editing it. And
What program do you use for the editing?
Premiere.
No. We have to be able to share screen, because when I wait, let me try this.
Did I let you share, Rega? Yeah, you can share, no?
Wait. No. Oh. Now. Yes. Okay. This is what I wanted to do before. I wanted to share this screen.
Okay, do it. You can show me.
Yeah. So while we're talking, I can show you the pictures, you know,
Yeah.
of what
Oh,
we're
yeah,
talking
that's good.
about.
Okay.
See, I can show you the cake and in all the stages.
You can tell me. So tell me now, because I'm going to edit this thing.
Oh, okay.
So this is Pepe's. Oh, this is too tight to cook.
This is the pan, yes.
Wow, that looks crazy good. This is the nectarine.
Yeah, in the bottom there is the paste I prepared.
The pastry, right? That you cook with lime.
The fruit and lemon and cinnamon. What? I cook the base before I fill it up.
Mm-hmm.
I put the paste inside, and on top I put the fruit.
The fig jam that you made.
Yeah, the fig jam.
Okay, and then you put
no sugar. It was a jam without sugar. It was just
figs.
Fruit and lemon.
Squashed figs and lemon that you cooked up.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
so
I put the fruit on top, and then
what fruit? This is nectarine.
Yeah, only nectarines.
Okay.
And then I did the work.
The lattice pastry.
Yeah, the lattice, and I brush it with milk.
Oh,
and
okay.
Then
you really work.
Threw sugar in it.
You didn't take any shortcuts, huh?
No. I put in sugar, a lot of brown sugar, because I like the brown sugar. A lot of brown sugar. I like it how it
crispy.
How it
it makes
burns.
everything. Yeah, it makes things crispy.
And of course, it came out like nice looking guy.
Very, very nice looking.
Yeah,
Very
and
nice
so,
looking.
And it's good. I put the lemon on top before it was ready.
Oh, so you squeeze lemon on top of everything? I squeeze
lemon on top of this, yes, and it's good. It's good. It's good.
It looks amazing. I can easily be. I just want to
it's
start picking it.
And it come out chewy and good and tasty, and very good, very good.
Wow, that looks really impressive.
I will eat one more piece afterwards.
How long was it in the oven for the second baking with the fruit and everything?
After I don't know.
Not long, right? Because it's just based because you don't want the fruit to be
Well,
cooked and stewed too long.
maybe half an hour because I didn't cook it. You see, the lettuce here, the top,
Yeah.
it's always thick, and it's resting on fresh fruit. Okay.
Okay.
You don't want to undercook it. You want it to be
Crispy.
properly cooked, because if not, you will get burn in the outside and you will get soft butter in the bottom. It's so I cook it long. I cook it long and not too hard, not too strong of the fire, so it gets cooked.
So like 180 as usual.
I had no idea. Less, 170, 160. I cook it slow.
It looks amazing. Yeah. Okay. So when are we going to come over?
I don't know.
Now we're in we're on lockdown now.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks so good. I have
Okay.
to do something with all my fruits.
Yeah. I will eat more cake now. So I will leave you. Thank you very much for the invitation.
Thank you, Pepe. It was lovely talking to you.
Excellent.
And we'll do this again with something else.
Okay. It's a wrap.
Bye.
Bye.